I think that it was insulting to the United States, and I think that it also sent a signal to the world that South Korea wasn't standing up for shared values.
What it will do, unfortunately, is give China the impression that it can bully South Korea.
Pelosi also visited South Korea right after Taiwan. She was the first sitting House Speaker to arrive in South Korea in 20 years. Ambassador, how would you interpret the significance of Pelosi's visit to Seoul?
Well, again, I think that it reinforces the strong ties between the United States and South Korea. That's always good. I was very concerned that she was not met by the South Korean leadership. I think that that was a mistake. I think that if it was designed to appease China, I don't think it'll be successful. I think that it was insulting to the United States. And I think that it also sent a signal to the world that South Korea wasn't standing up for shared values. That after all, what define the alliance, what define the West, and are so important in terms of why we're different and how we think the 21st century should be shaped.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Fitzpatrick, you said strongly yes when Ambassador said...
Yes, I agree. Everything that Ambassador Mitchell said, it was insulting, and if it's an attempt to placate China, I don't think it'll work. What it will do, unfortunately, is give China the impression that it can bully South Korea, that it can put pressure on, and South Korea will bend to China's will. And that's really an unfortunate impression to give.
When Pelosi visited Japan, she met Kishida, Prime Minister. Why do you think the response or how the reaction is different between South Korea and Japan?
I think it was a misplaced deference to the Chinese. I think it was a mistake. But ultimately, friends talk things out. Allies support each other regardless. I think that the world will keep turning, and the U.S.-South Korean alliance is still strong. Again, as Mark said, I think it would be nice to demonstrate that a little bit more visibly in public next time.
Mm-hmm. Both South Korea and Japan, the two main allies of the United States in East Asia, are concerned about repercussions that could follow Speaker Pelosi's visit to Taiwan. However, many people saw a stark contrast between how she was greeted in South Korea and how she was greeted in Japan.
국제사회에 많은 변화가 있기 때문에 한미 동맹 관계도 더 튼튼해지고 더 넓은 범위를 포괄하는 그런 동맹으로 가는 계기가 될 것이라고 생각합니다.